our audio checks because you guys would not believe that I literally started this whole podcast and forgot to plug in my microphone. See, this is why I need y'all, right? Do you understand? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a yes if you can hear me now. This is why I need you because I mess up. Sometimes I screw up, and but be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know. Give me a yes if you can hear me. I want to make sure once I see some yeses come in the chat, then I will move on with the podcast. Can you guys hear me now? Give me a yes if you can hear me. I'm pointing at my ear just in case you can't hear me, asking if you can hear me. Let me know. Can you guys hear me now? Give me a yes. My computer says I'm connected, but I want to make sure I'm good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It takes a minute for the comments to come through. That's why it took me a minute to reply to you. And Anissa and Henry and James and Kathy, I see you, and John. All right. And I sent you guys a text to let you guys know I have a profit alert. I have a stock I just bought, and I believe it's going to do well. If you haven't noticed, the stock market's been doing really well. There's a ton of money that's been getting made, and I want you to get some of that money, which is one of the reasons why I invite you guys to come join me on the Black Financial Channel. And also, don't forget this podcast is on Spotify and Apple, so you can look up my name on Spotify and Apple as well. And if you want to get the profit alerts, just text the word stock to 31996. So sorry about the audio. I apologize. This is why we got to do our sound checks. All right, so give me a yes. Yes, if you've been following any of this stuff going on with Elon Musk. Has anybody seen what's going on with Elon? Where basically, in a way, I almost, in my head, I called him the white P. Diddy to some extent, not because he's being sued for sexual things, but because Elon Musk is being abandoned by his corporate partners. Elon Musk is just under a lot of pressure right now, and he's being accused of anti-Semitism, and whether or not you think that he's guilty of that or not is up to you. However, he's really been getting the hammer dropped on him, and in fact, I had a list of the companies that have all decided not to advertise with Elon Musk. Let me see. Where was that list? Oh, gosh, I can't. Here we go. The list of companies that will not advertise with Elon Musk right now are Apple, Comcast, Disney, IBM, Lionsgate, NBC Universal, Paramount Global, and Warner Brothers Discovery. And a lot of this came from the fact that they are arguing, they're claiming that Elon has been guilty of anti-Semitism on his platform. And Elon Musk went to the book deal summit in New York, and he pretty much said they can go F themselves. He said you can go and make love to yourself, and no Vaseline, no caressing, no foreplay, just make love to yourself, and because I don't care. So Musk is basically saying that he will not be blackmailed into sort of backing down. I believe him because Elon Musk is interesting because he became a very wealthy man by not caring about money. He just cared about things like space, getting into outer space and going to Mars and saving the environment, stuff like that. And I listened to his whole bio. He has a really interesting story, and the latest book about his life is worth reading. So Musk has been getting it pretty bad. How's he going to respond to this? I don't know. I know that Tesla right now is doing really well, and what the big concern is right now is brand erosion for the companies that are affiliated with him. A lot of times when you get caught in that kind of controversy, it can make you kind of toxic, where partners don't want to work with you anymore because of negative brand association. So some are wondering if all this could ever spill over into his fan base with Tesla or his fan base with SpaceX. I don't know. I'd be curious. I'm going to say this. To this point, he's been remarkably resilient in terms of maintaining his best supporters. There are lots of people out there that just say, I don't care what people say. I don't care what the naysayers say. This whole conflict in the Middle East is controversial. And there are a lot of people who are angry because they feel that whenever they speak up on the really just horrific policies of Israel, that somehow they're called anti-Semitic, right? That's kind of the constant discussion, right? Kyrie Irving, you guys know in the Black community, Kyrie Irving was accused of being anti-Semitic just for even saying, we're the original Jews and things like that. Kyrie Irving did a retweet and they tried to crush him. And so what's interesting here to me as a finance guy is that these are examples of how economic power is used to pursue a political agenda. But it's also an example, in my view, of how economic power can be overused. Right now, there are people from the Jewish community that are pressuring universities and saying, we want to find the names of all the students who protested what we're doing in the Middle East, and everything we're doing in Israel is fine and we can do no wrong. And we want you to send, billions of dollars over here so we can buy missiles and guns and tanks and blow up, wherever we think that Hamas is. And it's really kind of just a really unfortunate conversation because it's not really a balanced conversation. And so Elon is in the middle of that. And now how is he going to survive? How is he going to do? I don't know. I don't know. That economic power is pretty prolific. And so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Now, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe if you have not done this yet. You're watching drboycetv.com and also the Black Financial Channel. If you'd like to get text alerts for when we have profit alerts or the $5 a day investment plan, or I'm going to text out a list of side hustles that you can start for under $100. All you got to do to get on the list, very easy. It's free stuff. Just text the word stock to 31996. Text stock to 31996. On January 1st, I'm going to do a 30-day training where every day, every morning at 10 a.m. for 30 straight days, we're going to do 30 days to Black Wealth and Power. And this is going to be something where the goal is to change your money mindset. This is a brainchild of our Black Financial Therapy Department. It takes about 30 days to form a new habit. So we're going to 30 days every morning meet inside our social media platform, which is at b1nation.us. And every single day, I'll give you a financial lesson. And also, we will fill out our reflective journal to understand our financial consciousness. This is where I'm going to move you ahead of the curve. Your family will be ahead of the curve. You're going to be ahead of everybody. So feel free to go take a look. And in fact, the fee for the class is $299, but you can actually get in free just by buying the book. You need the book to follow along. It's 30 Days to Black Wealth and Power. Go to drboycebooks.com, search for the words 30 days. You can get a copy of the book. And also make sure that you register at b1nation.us. It's free admission because you have to be in B1 Nation in order to come to class every morning. But we will do this starting January 1st. We will go all the way to the end of the month. And I guarantee you'll be transformative. I just ask that you bring your kids and your spouse or anybody that you want to bring, because I want everybody to learn. All right. So anyway, let me talk about Elon Musk and Twitter. And then I'm going to talk about this stock that I just bought that I believe in pretty deeply. Here's kind of a quick timeline of Elon Musk and his adventures with Twitter. I'm going to say that Twitter/X, whatever the hell you want to call it, is probably Elon Musk's worst investment. I did not understand the investment because it seemed to be emotionally driven. Elon Musk has a heavily political side that I always wondered how that was going to merge with the corporate side, because corporations don't really like messy. Corporations tend to be very conservative. Well, Elon Musk has been extremely messy, and he kind of bought Twitter on what I thought was a whim. He made the bid on Twitter, and then right after that, the stock market tanked, so the value of the company dropped tremendously, but he'd made an agreement to buy it at a really high price, at a really high premium, so he tried to get out of the deal. So basically, on April 14th, this is a quick timeline, on April 14th of 2022, Musk tried to buy Twitter. And then on July 8th, he was trying to get rid of the deal. He was trying to get out of the acquisition. So that tells me, in my view, he didn't really think it through. He was kind of maybe doing this emotionally. So he kind of paid, billions of dollars just to become a social media influencer. But he was forced to go through with the deal on October 27th. They forced him to do it. And then on November 4th, he laid off half the staff. I thought that was interesting, because what I like about Elon being in charge of Twitter is I like anybody who will sort of take the cloth off the illusion, right? Who kind of get rid of the facade. And what Elon Musk did was he went in and he just said, most of y'all don't even need to be here, because I will just tell you this, my personal view, you don't have to agree, but I wouldn't be surprised if Twitter was used as, as part of the CIA, FBI kind of thing, right? I think that when they were trying to control narratives, particularly during the pandemic, they were going into Twitter telling them, okay, we need you to ban this person, this person, this person, and this person. It was kind of crazy. It was just really a major assault on free speech. And I was offended by that. I didn't like it. You guys know, just last month, I lost my Instagram page that had 500,000 people on it, almost 500,000 people. They just wiped it out. No explanation, no due process, no discussion, no nothing, right? Now, again, we have backups. Don't worry about us. We have millions of people, millions of followers on other platforms. We got over 1.4 million on YouTube alone, because we have multiple channels. So don't worry about it. They can't play with it. They can't stop what we're doing here. But if you do want to follow me on Twitter, it's Dr. Boyce Finance. That's right now. We're having a great conversation about D1 and the death threats he's been getting from some of these crazy rappers who are mad that D1 is actually speaking up on behalf of the Black community. And I'm gonna tell you, not just as a friend, but also of D, but also as a believer in this idea, I'm very upset about this. I do not like this at all. So these guys, making threats on behalf of your master, that's some slavery stuff, and that's some nonsense. So feel free to go to Dr. Boyce Finance on Instagram. You can see the content I've been putting up there consistently. I think this is worth discussing, and I think intelligent Black people have to be in on these conversations. You've got to participate. You've got to make a comment. You got to get in there. You got to be active because your voice matters. Your voice really matters, and I want you to use that voice. All right. So let me hop back in here and talk about Elon Musk and Twitter. Hit that thumbs up button, please. All right. And by the way, it's Dr. Boyce Finance. Let me go ahead and put that on the screen in case you guys want to go to the Twitter page and sort of see what's been going on over there. It's pretty active. I post stuff constantly every day. And also, let me see here. I'm trying to put it on the screen, and I'm doing it wrong as usual. I do everything wrong. I'm just on every side of wrong today because I just keep on doing everything incorrectly. What's wrong with me? And all right, so here's the Twitter page, Dr. Boyce Finance. So follow me there, and you can join the conversation. I'd love to hear your point of view, and I will respond to you if I'm in there and I see your comment. I will respond. All right. So Elon Musk and Twitter. Here's more of the timeline and history, and then we'll talk about this stock and the one that I like. All right. So on November 4th, half of Twitter staff was laid off. November 9th, Twitter Blue was launched to make money. And then November 17th, a bunch of people quit, which, surprise, surprise. November 19th, he reinstated Donald Trump. November 25th, Musk spoke about creating an alternative smartphone. And then December 12th, he launched Blue Verified again. And his goal is he's really trying to monetize the platform. He's trying to create a revenue stream that's independent of the subscribers. That's what I think he really wants to do. I don't think these corporations, a lot of them may never come back to the platform. But here's what's interesting, right? When you talk about these culture wars and this politics, corporations that have gotten involved in things that are too political or too driven by the culture war, they have not really won. It's just been bad. You know when they say go woke, go broke? Well, that's what happened to Budweiser. I don't think Budweiser still recovered from what they did. That upset a lot of people. Target got hit really hard financially when they decided to go extra woke. Disney, they are in the middle. I don't know if anybody's been following this, but if you look at Disney stock price, their stock price has been horrible the last 5 years. Disney has lost billions of dollars in shareholder value in the last 5 years. In fact, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so y'all can see it. It's embarrassing. It's really I mean, Mickey Mouse is rolling over in his grave because they basically spent so much time being political that they didn't actually spend time actually making money for their shareholders, which is an egregious violation. It's an egregious violation of give me 1 second. Let me see. I'm trying to share my screen, but I'm hitting the button. You know, I'm just all, I'm off today. I'll fix it next time. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all got to forgive me. All right. So anyway, if I were to show you a chart of Disney stock, what you would see is just a big hot ghetto mess. Their stock price has dropped by 17% in the last 5 years. So that means that if you were a Disney shareholder the last 5 years and engaged in the very patient, very serious act of consistently putting money into Disney stock, Disney would have literally robbed you. They would literally stole your value, lost your money. Your wealth will be going down because you're associated with Disney. And that's the craziest idea, right? Like, how in the world can I be invested alongside Mickey Mouse? And I'm down with Donald Duck. I'm down with Disney parks where we're making money hand over fist, but you're losing value. Well, the reason they're losing value is because the growth expectations that were embedded in the stock price, the expectation that the company would keep growing, what was not met. And when the expectation does not get met, your stock price will go down, even if you're making billions of dollars. So Disney right now, in my opinion, instead of fighting with Elon Musk, needs to get their act together and learn how to run a damn company. Right now, they are in the middle of a proxy fight. A guy named Nelson Peltz is pushing for board seats. He's fighting with Bob Iger, the golden boy at Disney. He's not golden anymore. He's looking kind of crazy right now. And they're basically saying, quit the mess, quit the nonsense, stop fighting with Ron DeSantis, stop doing things that are hurting the company, and do a better job. So even though Disney is one of the first to challenge Elon Musk, they should be one of the last ones to get involved in anything political. They need to get back to the business of making money. All right, guys. So I promised you guys I would give you the profit alert, the stock for today. The stock that I like right now is Prudential Financial. Prudential Financial, the ticker symbol is PUKPF. PUKPF, PUKPF, PUKPF. I'm going to say it over and over again because every time I say it, somebody says, "What did you say? I missed it. Can you say it again?" All right, so PUKPF, that's the ticker symbol. Somebody please type that in so everyone can see it. PUKPF, that's what I just bought the shares. I didn't buy them before the closing bell though. So the order that I just made, or you can start with PUK. That's actually I said PUKPF, but actually you can also find it under PUK. So Prudential Financial, That is the stock that I just bought. Now the stock just went up 1.5% today. So if you really wanted to, kind of like play it extra safe, maybe you can wait a couple days and buy some more if the price goes down. In fact, I will be willing to bet you that December could be a weaker month for the stock market only because the last couple months have been unbelievable. November has been hot. Do y'all hear me? Has anybody noticed it? Is anybody else getting excited about your portfolio based on what you saw in November? Did anybody else notice this? I hope y'all noticed. November, I'm getting, damn, Boyce, come on. November, that's the month we were in, was really, really good. Not only was the stock market strong, inflation is finally under control. Inflation, for the most part, has dropped. I think the last number was like 3.5% or something like that. So inflation is dropping. That means the Fed's going to stop hiking interest rates. The consumer is still pretty resilient. However, there are signs of some degree of weakness and pullback. There are some signs that maybe the holiday numbers won't be as strong as we expect because people are having to be a little bit more careful financially. Okay. However, the last month or two has been just awesome. And this is why I want you to invest, because I want you to have money. I want you to make money without working. In fact, I have a whole podcast called How to Make Money Without Working on Spotify. I'll do another episode within the next 24 hours. So go to Spotify, look up my name, and I have 2 podcasts on Spotify. Find them both. They will add value to your life, I assure you. And because basically there's money raining out of the sky, and I wish I could get everybody to listen, but some people don't listen. All right. So anyway, so let me finish up this conversation. Basically, I think with Elon Musk, I think he's going to have some problems. I think that these people are not going to back down. I thought it was really interesting that he told them to F themselves. I thought that was pretty creative language. And basically, it seems like they're mad at him because he agreed with a tweet from a person that they consider to be anti-Semitic. I think that's what it's all about. So, ultimately what's going on as well, in my view, is that you have people that have economic power, and they're using that to impose their will onto other people. This is why it's very, very important for you to understand the importance of economics as a mechanism for power and control over your own life. If you don't have your economics straight in your family, if you're not being financially intelligent, financially disciplined, getting financial training, making good economic decisions, then what's going to happen is that somebody's going to control you with their money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you could say, I don't care about money. Money don't matter to me. I'll throw money away. Well, guess what? Everybody needs money. So what's going to happen to you if you don't think about your money and figure out how to make it? Somebody who has money, a capitalist, is going to come along and say, okay, boy, I need you to go do this. I need you to go do that. And you won't like it. You're going to get mad about it, but you're going to have to do it because you're not economically fortified. Do you understand? This is why things like that $5 a day plan that we talk about in the Black Business School are so important, because by economically fortifying your children, again, you invest $5 a day. By the time your child's 20, you have $100,000 for them. They're going to be economically free. You do $10 a day. By the time they're 20, they have close to $200,000. This is an easy, straight, get out of poverty, middle class to upper class plan. This is the money grab. This is the wide open freeway. You just got to walk down it. You just got to have the discipline. You just got to believe in it. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing the Money Mindset 30-day challenge, where for 30 straight days, it's going to be a course. I'm going to do real training out of my book, 30 Days to Wealth and Power. The course, it is a $299 fee, but actually the first 100 people, you don't have to pay the fee. Just go to drboycebooks.com and get a copy of the book. And if you get the book, then you can come in free. Okay. So this is going to be 30 straight days, 10 a.m. I know I normally don't do stuff at the same time every morning, but that's what we're going to do every single morning, 30 straight days. We're going to literally go through each page of the reflective journal and make some sort of economic reflection. I'm going to talk you through it, help you understand what's going on, and I will be your financial therapist. My wife is going to come in for a couple sessions as well, because she is the head of our Black financial therapy department. Because what we have figured out, along with the other scholars that we work with, is that in general, it's the mindset that's blocking us from our greatness. It's the mindset that's keeping our families from being what they're supposed to be, and the wealth from being where it's supposed to be. And if you want to know what happened this week, we had Dr. Lene Javette came to Chalet Camilo, CEO of Vital Source Realty. We had Dr. Christina Parks with a PhD in stellar molecular biology. She's doing a Black health secret sort of thing where health is wealth, right? Next week, we're going to have some other people coming through. I don't even have all the names in front of me, but we literally have the best and brightest of our community. And so when you guys want to come through, just do it. We're better than anything you ever saw in college. I guarantee you that much. Okay. So if you want to get a copy of the book to get ready for the class, which starts January 1st at 10 a.m., just go to drboycebooks.com. The URL's on the screen. Look up 30 Days to Wealth Wealth and Power in the search box. You can find the book, get your copy, get ready. Once you're on the list, you'll get a link to join the class for free. The class is going to be hosted on b1nation.us, our social media platform. If you haven't joined B1 Nation or gotten your confirmation to get in, it's totally free. Just make sure you go ahead and do that, because then that way you'll be able to get into the class. You have to be in B1 Nation to get in, but getting into B1 Nation at this point is free. Anybody that has any questions or you're stuck on anything, just email our excellent customer support team at support@theblackbusinessschool.com. Support@theblackbusinessschool.com. They will take good care of you. They will love you. They will talk to you. They will hook you up. They will guide you. We got everything you need. So just, we ain't got to wait for nobody else to do it. We got it right here in our community. All right. So anyway, thank you all for listening. God bless you. I'll keep you posted on what's happening with Elon Musk and all that other stuff. And again, the stock for today is PUK. That's Prudential Financial. If you're not on that list where I send out the profit alerts, all you got to do is text the word stock to 31996. Text stock to 31996, and I will send you the profit alerts. I'll also send you the $5 a day plan for free. I'll send you a list of AI stocks that I like. I'll send you a training on how to make money without working. I'm gonna get you financially lit up. I'm gonna get you financially ready, financially peaked. You guys who've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm literally insane about this, because I'm so committed to this and I believe in this so much, and I just want to see you win. All right. So God bless you. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Peace.